Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to get mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. Ty Chandler to return. This return makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. Rolling into enemy territory. Into the red zone. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Almost feel... Fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
And I gotta sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
This is Walker on 2nd. And they take it across the goal line to finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Jones will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Working quickly here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Kate, we do see this happen a good bit, don't we? Especially with better defenses in this league. When they get backed up, and they get in situational football like this where they have to get a stop, they just crank it up another notch. Stop the run on first, stop the pass on second, and now, well, the money down.
And they score! It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings break the tie here in the first. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Chandler now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He's on the move. That one's complete right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense in the hurry up here. Motioning left is their running back. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Staying with Walker. And he's brought down for a loss. This has the making. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play.
Touchdown, Seattle! He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the champ for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. It's Brandon Powell with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. On play action now, McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. Jukes one defender. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, McCarthy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Rick Woolen with the INT. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Walker on 1st down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. He connects downfield on 4th. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. They find 21 yards and get the 1st down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down, Smith to throw. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox. That phone for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Dion. Straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital M. Now we straight out the sentence. They pay out the payout. I'm finished. Then grade out the Lakers. The big watch the women. Gon' meet your mate. Lord, please don't save me. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly race. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. The veteran Jason Myers will get this one started. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Cooks going in motion. Right to the air is Prescott. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Dak to throw. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. In motion, Lamb. They run on the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. On play action, here's Dak. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he'll take it on in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Cowboys. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jalen Darden now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Gino. Metcalf left side. He's got it.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Smith now to throw on 1st down. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Oh, yeah. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. A nice pick up there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
They go right back to him. For 11 and a first down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Prescott again. This is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running back,
the ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
So the sideline saves the turnover, but now this brings up fourth down. So, Mike, after dodging a bullet there, and you say, okay, we got away with one there, it's fourth down. How aggressive do I want to be? Do you feel better about your punt unit coming on and saying, hey, better than bringing our defense out after the turnover? Or do you say, hey, let's take advantage of this opportunity by keeping our offense on the field and see if we can...
Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a four vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A first down throw for Smith. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 41 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in.
It is brought in the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's the safety, Rayshon Jenkins.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Over the middle, Metcalf has it. He is in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just do it.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blick at my VIP. Snack of my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check, I know. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. Summer daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. The veteran Jason Myers will get this one started. And we're underway here in South Philly. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 7.
Here's Barkley. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now it's third and goal.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Third and goal for Hurts. That is caught side of the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return is Darden. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Third and 6. From the gun, here's the give to Walker.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Tino going to throw for it. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the Seahawks 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Here's Gino. Metcalf hauls in that one. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Smith to throw. Connecting with the tight end. That's fast. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very...
And he's into the end zone. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Dotson, the man in motion. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Dotson, the man in motion. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. And he'll get the penalty yardage and then some back and is very close to a first down.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Dotson, the man in motion. To throw on second down is Hurts. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it's going to be third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A gain there of 15. First down, Philadelphia.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On play action, Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be second down.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
First down, Seahawks.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. On 2nd down, Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Myers back out there. Had the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. So, 3. They'll run the counter with Barkley. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
On second down, Hurts. He's got it at the 7, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out to a 24-10 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken short at about the 20. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Gino. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he will score. Game on. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
From the pistol, Smith. He'll swing that out wide, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Barkley's got the 1st down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, That should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return is Darden. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
A second down throw for Smith. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Working out of the gun, Smith. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing on second down, Smith. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And the Seahawks with another big moment. They'll try to add the 2-point conversion here. From the shotgun, Smith. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Play action. Here's Hurts. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles tack on one more to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now, Gino taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. Whoa! And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike,